What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com and YouTube channel, and I'm going to talk to you guys about Countersteer, that illustrious Countersteer. And I kind of think it's a funny question, because people that ask it, they're thinking, you know, oh, is this something I need to do? But they've been riding for a long time. I can turn on red. But they've been riding for a long time, and I'm like, you're doing it. And they just, what do you mean? So, let me explain. At lower speeds, it's just like a bicycle. When you ride a bicycle and you're turning at a faster speed, you're not actually turning the bars. You're not actually, all right, so if I'm gonna, think about this. If I'm gonna turn left, which I am, and I'm going to do it with one hand, am I pushing or am I pulling? And this is where I kind of missed it. Thank you. This is where you kind of actually feel the difference. Okay, so right there I was going real slow, so I'm pushing and I'm turning the bars this way. But if I'm actually doing a lighter turn and I'm doing it with one hand, like watch this, I'm actually pulling, and now I'm pushing with my left hand. So I'm doing the opposite, which is counter what the bike is doing. Let me try to show you one more time. Actually, let me see if I can demonstrate using my, I'm gonna wait till these cars get out of the way, but let me just demonstrate a different way, which this would make it impossible if this wasn't true. I'm gonna put my hands like this, and I'm gonna turn left. I cannot turn right by doing this. Now to turn right, I would go like this. So I am counter steering. And now this is also it's not counterintuitive. It's intuitive because it works. If it didn't work and you didn't know it was, and you weren't doing it, you wouldn't be making turns. I couldn't actually make a turn by just turning it what I think, you know what I mean? I couldn't make this turn by turning the bars going this fast. It's not possible. It's not how things work. So let me just demonstrate that one more time. There's no real cars around me. If you watch my right hand, I'm gonna actually, and I'm making this real easy to see, because when my finger's on the outside of the bar like this, I can only do one thing. I can only pull. Now when my thumb's on the inside of the bar, I can only push. See that? Push, pull, pull, push, push, pull. Now, doing that is what actually makes the bike lean. Now, if I tried to turn without my hands and just leaning, I don't get very far. I can lean, but the bike wants to stay up. And you can turn a little bit, but you can't turn as drastically as you can as if you were just giving that a little bit of push, a little bit of pull. Now, once you know this, so it's almost like this information that you're like, who cares? I'm already doing it. I didn't know I was doing it. So what's the big deal? And the big deal is it's nice for you to know exactly what's going on, because when you know it, you can consciously do a better job at it. Instead of just, I just go with the flow and whatever happens, happens. You can become a better rider by knowing what's happening, knowing what your body's actually doing, and then stepping it up. So if I know I'm coming into a corner and I know that I'm going to push with this palm and I'm going to pull with this palm very lightly, it makes it a little easier that I can just dive into it. You know what I mean? Throw that sucker down. Throw it down. Instead of me thinking, or instead of me just not thinking about it, or wondering how come it doesn't make sense with what I think I'm supposed to do. Hopefully that makes sense. I know it's a little confusing. If you're a brand new rider and you just don't get it, jump on a bicycle. Jump on a bicycle and then feel it. You know what I mean? And just get that idea. But it's something you kind of keep in the back of your mind. You don't think about it all the time. It is intuitive. It's how the bike turns. If you've ever made a turn on the highway or at a higher speed. It just happened. You're already doing it. So it's not something you're like, oh, I got to countersteer, or good riders countersteer. It's not like trail braking where it's like, oh, that's something I need to learn how to do to be a better rider. It's just something that you need to know that you're already doing it to do it, to be able to do it a little bit easier and to be able to do it a little bit better. But honestly, there's people who are good riders out there that have no clue they have no clue that they're doing it. So I hope that helps, guys. I'm Sean from Srkcycles. Check out the description below. We do a lot of test drives, a lot of informative videos. We have a lot of fun. We actually sell motorcycles, and we ship them all over the country. So check out the description below. A lot of cool information down there, and we'll see you guys later. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. Hey guys, I'm Sean from Srkcycles. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe right here. And remember, our prices on the motorcycles do change, so click on the link below to see our current rates and shipping prices. We'll see you guys later.